put us on a train and headed for Texas. Our camp in Texas was it's either Camp Walters or Fort Walters, I'm not sure. It was in east of Dallas, maybe 50 miles, Mineral Wells, Texas. It was hot, H-O-T, hot. In fact, in the barracks we stayed at, they had water fountains in the barracks for drinking fountains. But the water supply were in big tanks outside, and that water coming out of the spigots there, and it was lukewarm. It wasn't very comfortable, so this one fellow I was with there, Art Johnson from Chicago, he, once in a while, maybe once a week or so, we'd get on a bus and take a trip into Mineral Wells and stop at a little hotel there for a bite to eat, just to get a cold glass of ice water. And he was the only time in my life I had a motorcycle ride. His mother and dad in Chicago, he had a motorcycle, an old Indian. And his mother and dad sent the motorcycle down to him at the camp. So one night we took the motorcycle into Mineral Wells and came back. That was a noisy ride. That thing really barked. But after we left the camp there, I never knew what happened to him anymore after that point. Went out to the firing range a number of times and had a couple of those fun 20-mile hikes at night too. We had two of those, I know that. I know one night we started out, it was raining like heck, but we managed to get through it all right, I guess. I didn't realize at that time, because there was more people in this camp. There were all the colored people, the black people were in a separate section, but I never did see any of them. Mm-hmm. That was first segregation. Yeah, after Camp Texas, they put us on a train. We went to Fort Meade, Maryland, and we stayed there for a while. In fact, that was over Christmas time, of Christmas of 43. It reminds me of that too, this Art Johnson I was telling you about. I did see him once more out at that camp. In fact, he had an uncle and aunt that lived in one of the suburbs of Philadelphia. So we went over to spend Christmas Eve of 43 with his uncle and aunt in Newtown Square, Philadelphia. Newtown Square was the name. And then from there we went back to Fort Meade, Maryland for a while, for a couple of weeks or so, well, about a week. Then we got transferred to Camp Shanks in New Jersey, and from that point they put us on a ship to go overseas.